full. I'm so hungry.
Yeah,
This is good right now.
Buy your burger and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You can eat it if you want.
Burger?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds great. I'm really hungry.
No, go for it. Hey, Uzi. How are you? Missed you. Hi, Ray. Oh my God. Okay, so I just came back from the meet and greet. Oh, you guys, I met some of the coolest people today. So down to earth, so chill. We had so much fun. We ended up staying for like what, 3 hours and stuff. Yeah, 3 hours. It was so great. Oh my God, I tried not to get too emotional when I met some of them, and I was just like, ah. I was just so blown away. I was so grateful. I lost my voice. I felt like I was screaming, but I feel like because I have like a bit of an accent, I'm like, I have to try and make sure like people can hear me. But I am just so grateful that I met some of you, and it just means the world to me. So thank you, thank you. And to the people that couldn't make it, hopefully one day I get to meet you guys. But so much fun. I had so much fun. I know. Okay, maybe next time. Maybe next time. So definitely keep a lookout. But I had so much fun. I'm so hungry too. I have like some leftovers and a can of Coke. And I had a couple of margaritas. Yes, definitely next time. You're just staring.
Hold it anymore.
It's Mr. Gogies. Sorry, let me just make sure that you guys. How many people showed up? It was six people. 6 people showed up. So it was really cool. I was so nervous. I was like so freaking nervous. I was just like, oh my God, how is this gonna happen? Like, but it happened. So freaking cool. Everyone was so down to earth. Hi, Train Lovers vlog. And it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. I ended up having a margarita to calm my nerves because I was just so nervous. But everyone was so kind, so that made it so much easier. So yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing really good. It is currently Friday, and we are just gonna chill. I'm definitely not a spring chicken, so we're just gonna relax. But yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. And hungry. I am so hungry. So hungry. I'm eating leftovers. I know, me too. Everyone was so chill. My God, like they're so down to earth. So I was just so happy that everyone just came and we got to talk and got to know each other, and I got to hear their story and they heard my story. So it was just really fun. It was a lot of fun. So I'm starting to do more lives more often, just to keep people updated and stuff. So yeah, probably not every day that I will come live, but I'm trying. It's okay. Definitely next time. We can definitely do this next time, and hopefully you can come around that time. Well, I'm so happy. I do have a playlist, so if you want to just check that out, Those are all like the apartments that I've done here in Vegas and stuff. And I am going to do more. It's just, it's slowed down just because of the holidays and stuff. But I promise you, I will be pushing more and more out. I had it at the New York hotel. And yeah, I had it there because that hotel means like the world to me. That is the hotel that basically made us move to Vegas. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it at that hotel. I'm planning to go to Vegas in October for my birthday. Please. Oh, that's cool. All right, well, it's a little soon, but I will try. I will try my best. I know. Oh, and I lost my voice because I felt like I was yelling, but I felt like I was yelling. I feel like because I don't know, I wanted them to hear and understand, like, because obviously I have a little bit of an accent, so I was like, maybe if I just yell it out, they can understand. But I was just yelling. Hey. But yeah, my throat is like, yeah. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna wake up with no voice. But I am so hungry. Ay. Excuse me. Sorry. Do you have any videos? So I've been wanting to do something like that, so probably I will definitely keep a lookout. I just did the pros and cons for the Pace apartment, and that was my old apartment before I moved to this one. So yeah, that's a good idea to do. So I would definitely do a pros and cons on living in Las Vegas, because there is a pros and cons when living in Las Vegas. So, Cutie, you are so kind. So yeah, we'll definitely do something. So don't worry, we'll definitely do something for sure. But you're so kind. Thank you. But yeah, I think doing a pros and cons on moving to Vegas, because even though Vegas, I feel like is less like fast paced, and I feel like you can catch up with certain things, there is definitely cons on living in Vegas. So I will definitely do one. That's a good idea. Yes. Yes, Neon, definitely I will do a meet and greet, again, so hopefully I can meet more of you. But yeah, it was so great, you guys. I was so nervous. I was telling Richard, I'm like, I'm so nervous. But literally everyone who came, 10 out of 10. So down to earth, so freaking cool. And it just made my night, so I love it. Hey, Reggie. Yes, so I was born in Sydney, Australia. I moved to America in 2012. So that is why, yeah, I'm Australian. I don't have the thick accent because I was born in Sydney. But if you're born like in Adelaide or Brisbane, kind of closer to the outback, then you have a stronger accent. Ping? Did you ping me? I don't know. I can't see a ping. So I do apologize, but I don't. I can see you saying, I can see like your when you write me, but I don't see a ping. Yes, Reggie, next time. Definitely. So I do apologize, I don't see that. You skipped my ping? Let me see. I don't know why it's not showing me. I'm sorry. I don't know, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I'm trying to see, like, did I miss it? Okay, so sorry. It didn't show me anything, so if it pinged, I do apologize. What state in the US and what made you move to the US? I moved to Arizona, Tucson, for 8 years, and I moved for my husband. I met him in Sydney, and I met him when I was 19, and by the time I was 21, I was like, fuck it, let's just go. I'll follow you wherever you go. Sold everything, packed up my suitcase, and bon voyage. Just left. I left Sydney. So, yeah. That's how it happened. There's more to the story, but that's the quick one. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Ozzy, what you doing? Huh? Ay, Ozzy, ¿qué estás haciendo, boy? Come on, go with daddy. Go. Go. Go with dad. He's like licking. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Okay, I want to scoff this, but I don't want to do it in front of the camera. Oh, you're from Melbourne. So I actually went to Altona Meadows in Melbourne. What do I miss about Australia? I miss my family. They all live in Brisbane. And I miss meat pies and sausage rolls. One second. What else? My friends that I grew up with. But mainly my family. That's who I miss the most. Are you Hispanic? Yes. So both my parents are from Central America. They are from El Salvador. So I'm Salvadorian. But I was born in Australia. I know a little bit of Spanish. Just since I lived here in America, I started to pick up speaking Spanish. So yeah, I am Latina. My parents, yeah, they kind of taught us the culture, but not too much. They didn't have the best experience in their country, so when they left El Salvador, they left it. So yeah, they didn't really talk about it too much. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, Manly. I freaking love Manly. Same here, Ray. I definitely know all the swear. Well, not all the swear words, but yeah, I definitely know all the swear words in Spanish. Some of them, I guess you could say. But yeah, Manly. I freaking love Manly. Sorry. But me, I used to hang around at Bondi Beach. That was like my stomping ground. Oh, thank you. I get it from my mama. Let me tell you, that woman is stunning. So I gotta give thanks to her. I'm just reading so I don't miss anything. Yeah. Let me tell you, when I was a teenager, 15, I should say, I used to, do a little bit. And this reminds me of that time that I just remember this one time I came home and was starving, and I ate a cold pizza and coffee and chips, but like, not fries, but just chips in a bag. I'll never forget it. That reminded me of this. It's funny. Sorry. That's interesting. Yes, so most of the people that I grew up with a lot of Middle East. Like most of my friends are Egyptian, Italian, Turkish, Greek, also Asian, like Laos, Filipinos, Vietnamese, Taiwanese. Those were the people that I pretty much grew up with. And Merry Christmas fusions. Oh, hi. But in Sydney, there's actually like a small group of Salvadorians. And when I mean small group, I mean tiny group of Salvadorians in Sydney. They pretty much came together, but once they landed, they pretty much just went their separate ways. Like, they didn't want to know each other, I guess. But yeah, it's a very small, like, and also I grew up with a lot of like Chilenos, Argentines, Uruguayan. So yeah, Uruguayan people. That is what I grew up with. I never really met Salvadorians, and I never met Mexicans. I pretty much just stayed with them. Yeah. Yes, you can get good Greek food here for sure, but my place in Sydney was kebab. Oh, there was a place in Smithfield, in near Fairfield in Sydney. Good Lord, they had the best kebab. They were open 24/7. They had the best tabbouleh, the best hummus. It was just, oh, makes me want to have one now. But it was so good, so good. So good. Yes, cold pizza. Only if I was like that would eat cold pizza. Now, forget it. Well, I'm so happy I could help in any way. What made my parents pick Australia? So they had three choices. They had the US, the UK, and Australia. And just a small group of them picked Australia because that was the furthest from the motherland. And my parents just didn't want to go with the crowd, so they just went with a small group of people. And yeah, they ended up getting their citizenship within 3 months. And my mom was 14 and my dad was 17, 18. So they were very young. But yeah, they just picked it because they liked that it was just a quiet, and it was a quiet town, especially back in the 70s. There wasn't a lot going on in Australia. So yes, Vegas prices are insane. Like, when we first moved here, I felt like the 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom were going for about 900 at the time. And that was 2019. Now it's like triple the price, which is crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah, my parents, I feel like they made the right choice. They definitely sacrificed a lot. They went through a lot. It's okay, but yeah, they love it. If you ever heard my parents, they talk so Australian. That's so funny. They obviously look, Hispanic, but yeah, they talk really Australian. Where are you belonging? No, they don't. Yeah, fish and chips. But you know what, though? In Vegas, there is a food truck that is fish and chips, but I think they're from the UK because they have the UK flag. But yeah, fish and chips. I wish I liked seafood. Don't hate me. But yeah, I wish I liked seafood because it was so good. My friends would eat fish and chips a lot, so I would just eat the chips. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I will definitely do a meet and greet again. So where I get my music from is Epidemic. It's a platform where you pay a subscription and you get to put the music into your videos. So it's Epidemic. Hi from Brazil. That's so freaking cool. Let me see. Obrigado, right? Please, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. My sister's half Salvadorian, half Portuguese. Her mother is from Portugal. So I did spend a few times with her, so obrigado. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I remember meeting my sister's grandmother who only spoke Portuguese. And it's so weird that we actually ended up like becoming really good. Like she wasn't obviously part of me, like she wasn't my grandma or anything. But we just got along so well. It was so funny. She would talk to me in Portuguese and I would talk to her in English. And she would always say, obrigado, o tudo bem. And I'd just be like, okay, like I would just pick it up and I don't know, we would have conversations. I don't know if that lady ever understood me, but she was so freaking kind. She was the closest thing I ever had to a grandma. So, different locations. Yes, so it's in different locations. Fish and chips is a traditional, love a good dimmy dims. Yes. Obrigado. Yes, obrigado. Yeah, that's it. What made me move to Las Vegas? We moved to Las Vegas, to be honest, for a second chance, you guys. We were struggling in Tucson. We were struggling pretty hard financially. And I feel like when there's small towns, there's just not a lot of opportunities. So we moved to Vegas because we thought, hey, we could get some more opportunities. And thankfully it worked out. So that's why we moved. I understand that. So thank you. I appreciate that. Me too. I love the desert in winter because I can't. So is YouTube a full-time job? It is now, yes. So before, when I was doing YouTube, I had a job, a full-time job. And yeah, that didn't work out. So I ended up working for somebody else. And at the time, I was like her assistant. And that didn't work out. And so when she kind of like let me go, I sat down and was like, okay, I really want to do YouTube full time, but I also want to make money, like I have bills, so, but thankfully Richard makes enough for the both of us and he really pushed me to do YouTube full time. So yeah, that's why now I do full time and I get paid. So I'm really grateful for that. Oh my God. Yes, I actually understand it. So I love it. I love it. Yes, so I am from Australia, was born in Sydney in 1991. So yeah, I'm from Sydney and that's why I have the accent. A lot of people always say that like, they always choose either Britain, like the UK, New York, Boston, never Australia. So I love seeing people's faces when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Australian. And they're like, what? So yeah, I'm from Australia. I was just scrolling and bumped into your channel. Well, thank you, Mr. Vice 123456. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, hopefully you can. Hopefully you can say, you can understand some things. Are we planning to live in Vegas? For now, yes. We haven't really decided if we're going to be here forever, but for now, yes. So I will definitely let people know if we move somewhere else, but for now, we're good here in Vegas. Thank you. So I moved to the US for my husband. He is an American, so he was born in Tucson, Arizona, and I met him in Sydney. I was 19 when I met him, 21 when I moved with him. And yeah, I peaced out. I peaced out from Australia. I know, I'm trying. Let me tell you, I'm trying because I'm like, I don't want to miss anyone. I really don't want to miss anyone. So I'm trying. So thank you. Hi, Yossi. You want to come say hi? I think Ozzy wants to say hi. Come say hi. He probably wants to eat some food. Yeah, he does. Come here, look. He's so cute. Not me. He just wants my food. Oh my god. Oh. Hi. Uncle Charles. Hello. I know, Ozzy's so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I try to be. Try to be a good people. Because that's how my parents told me. They always said respect people no matter what. They're two very different countries for sure. Definitely with the healthcare system. In Australia, you know, if anytime that I had some serious issues, I would go to the hospital and not have to worry about getting charged and I'm on a leg. So that was nice. The people are right. I would say Sydney is more multicultural. It's always Melbourne, but I would say yes, Sydney and Melbourne are the most multicultural besides Adelaide, Perth, and Brisbane. But that's just my experience. In Brisbane, I did get a bit of racism when I lived there for a bit. But that's about it. Other than that, you know, just wasn't... It was very laid back, and it still is. Like, when I went back home, everything closes at 5. Like, I was like, what? Everything closes at 5. Nothing is open on Saturday or Sunday. Barely anything is open on the weekend. So it's very laid back. Very laid back. I would say America is very fast paced. Obviously, depends on where you live. But yeah, definitely America is definitely much faster than Australia. Oh, okay. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, but thank you so much, Manol. Manol? Thank you. Appreciate you, honestly. Yes, they are snags. And look, I have a tattoo of Ozzy. That's how he sleeps. I'm pretty sure your one sleeps just like that. They are a funny character, let me tell you. Anyone in Vegas with a microwave? You know, but you know, some places like they're affordable. They also do have like a microwave, like that. Just obviously depends. But yeah, it is, I would say, a little bit high, but not as much as. It's almost the same as the Pace Apartments. But I feel like the Pace Apartments had like nice finishes. So, but yeah, it's not bad. Oh my god, you guys, the meet and greet. Oh my goodness, I felt very very grateful. I was just blown away that people showed up. I was blown away that they were so just down to earth, and it just made me feel just very grateful. And to hear that people moved to Vegas because they watched my videos, I was very blown away because that's what I hope, you know what I mean? Like, I hope that when people watch my videos, I hope they don't think that I'm forcing people to move to the apartments. I hope that they see it as, you know, as like, okay, that, you know, that one doesn't work for me, so cross it out. Let me go to that one. You know, that's all I want to do. That's Hi, Robert. So yeah, I hope that people, when they watch my videos, they it just helps them narrow down the list that they have or that you guys have. Because I'm telling you, they're shady, okay? The apartments here are shady. They don't freaking showcase their fees that they have. They don't show people how much you have to make. And what I don't like about some of the apartments here is that if you go to apartments.com and you see, like, let's say it's like a $1,200 apartment, right? And you think to yourself, oh my God, that's great. That's perfect. That's in my budget. And then you go and then they have like $300 more of fees. And you're like, well, why don't you just say that? You say, just say it. So I don't have to spend my, petrol. So it's like, if I can help with showing you what they don't show you on the website, then I'm doing my job. I do have Cash App. It's on my YouTube, but no, you just watching, trust me, it makes my day. So yes. Of course, of course. I think right now the ones that are up and coming is kind of like the Henderson area, and North Las Vegas. I feel like they have most of the land, so a lot of investors are going there and creating new apartments. So, but yeah, Summerlin is not all what it's cracked up to be. It is still very nice, but they have the older apartments there than newer construction. So yeah. Oh no, 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 no. No, I swear, people just watching my channel and just like sharing and liking that to me, let me tell you, means the world, you guys, honestly. And the people that do send me like coin, let me tell you, you guys, it just blows my mind and I feel so freaking grateful. And trust me, like, the money that people have sent me goes such a long way. I put petrol, I get myself a coffee, and I go do those apartments. You know what I mean? So just the likes, the sharing, and subscribing, trust me, that goes a long way. So thank you. My name is Caroline. Caroline, yes. Yeah, Henderson is growing. Henderson is growing for sure. Let's bring it up. I have no idea, actually. I don't know if the 211 is still up and running, but I still see some of the reviews and they're not doing any better since I was there. So I really hope they end up changing management and just maybe changing company altogether, because just the way that they treat the residents and the fact that the alarm goes off at like 2 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m., I can't. No. Hell yeah, Reggie. Hell yeah. Carol Nicole. Sorry, I'm just like making sure. So my husband, he works from home. It's a hybrid, but he works from home. He works for a company based out in California. He is like a receptionist to people that invest. So he just helps with that. So yeah, that's what he does. Investors, I guess he helps like people, like the company buys people's houses and he just is like the receptionist for it. So that's like the best way that I can explain it. He's not a receptionist, but what he does is like a receptionist. So that's the best way. I met my husband in Sydney in the summer of 2009. He was there like kind of on vacation, kind of. And yeah, I met him and we just became really good friends, and I ended up falling in love with him and I followed him to America. So yeah, That's how I met her. You know, so I lived in the art district for a very long time, and believe it or not, they're trying their best to get that area cleaned. I know that they're moving the Neon Museum to the art district, so that's going to be a huge plus. But they are trying their very best. But you know, when it comes to governments and their shady business, yeah. So that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you so much, Carol. I'm so happy that I can help in any way. So thank you for the support. I actually don't, because believe it or not, I'm a bit of a hermit. I like to stay home, even though I love meeting new people and stuff. But no, unfortunately, I haven't met any other YouTubers or vloggers. But yeah, maybe I need to go out a little more. But I don't know. I'm old school, you know. I had my partying. I party like a rock star. I'm just a little bit of an old chicken now. So I like to be home. Thank you, Reggie. It didn't happen overnight, let me tell you. I come from parents that got divorced very early on, and yeah, it wasn't easy, but yeah, we made it work. We made it work. So thank you. Okay, and then finding a job here. Yeah, sorry, forgot to say that, but yeah, finding a job here. The best way is Indeed. Yes, Indeed. Indeed.com. That is the best way. They have a lot of openings when it comes to the casino scene. Because I feel like obviously being in Vegas, that's what they cater more to. But Indeed is the best way to apply for a job here in Vegas. I do feel like an old chicken. I do feel like an old chicken, let me tell you. You know, little big. Yes, if you just do Indeed, trust me, like that's how I got two of my jobs here in Vegas, and that is how Richard got his job as well, even though it was based out in California. But Indeed is, I would say, the best way to go about it. But I don't know if some of you can relate, but why I say I feel like an old chicken is because when you go through so much in life, you feel older. And that's how I feel. You know, like I had to grow up pretty fast, so I feel like that made me feel older now that I am 32. So, yeah. Thank you, Manol. And is it? Oh, tell me about it. When me and Richard looked at the 211, it was 625 at the time, which was 2019. They're asking for 1,000. Are they crazy? Tripping. Let me tell you. They should put on their description oh yeah, it's gonna be $1,000 for a micro studio. On top of that, the alarm is gonna wake you up. You're gonna have junkies knocking at your window. You're gonna have people breaking into your car and sometimes your apartment. And you're gonna have people that are not the best. They should put that description. Yes. Yes, it was. When I left, it definitely it got there too. So I agree with you to the ocean in Vegas. I agree. Reggie, toxic women. Yeah, we're out there. We're out there. Let me tell you, we're out there. I'm Latina still, so there's a little toxic in me. Let me tell you. You know, funny when that happened, going through Fremont and stuff, you would think that you would see a lot of homeless, but I don't remember seeing a lot of them. It was pretty much a ghost town. It was pretty quiet. It was very eerie. very The Walking Dead kind of feel, and yeah, it was weird. Yes, it is the same. Yes, it is the same name. Yes, Carol 793. But yes, yeah, it's pretty crazy how that all happened. Insane, absolutely insane. And we were there for it. Like, we would skateboard through Fremont and the art district. It was so eerie. Like, ugh. Now I never want to experience that ever again. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I agree, Reggie, because before I met my husband, uh, yeah, the frogs that I was kissing, they topped my toxiness, if that's a word. um, yeah, they blocked the whole downtown. Like, it was crazy. It was so eerie, let me tell you. So the meet and greet was at the New York hotel. So it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. All right, guys, I am going to head off. Once again, I am not a spring chicken. I'm so tired. And I'm probably going to end up eating this even more. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches my channel and supports me in every way. I hope that one day I get to meet all of you guys and we get to just have fun, and I get to hear your story of moving to Vegas, because we all have stories and I absolutely love hearing people's stories because I have a story myself. So hopefully one day I get to meet each and every one of you. So I just want to say thank you and have a good night. And I will see you guys hopefully soon. I have to do the vlog. I have to edit that. But I did put out the pros and cons to the pace. So I put that out today. I know. I know. I freaking love 50 Cent. I love him. He's such a character. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Well, thank you guys. Have a good night. And I will see you guys soon. I will keep doing the live more. But have a good night, you guys.